Hey guys, what's going on? FOM upon here. Welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Since we last left off, we did a lot of gathering of resources and trying to get stronger. We did a bit of side quests that we didn't complete beforehand. And I think what we're going to be doing now is we're going to go through the Tenebrous Depths and finish that off. And probably from there, we are going to advance further and, well, as the stream implies, we're going to go do some stream management, or kingdom management, rather. So, without further ado, let's just hop into things. Now, if I recall correctly, we have rested, so we do have our spells ready for the time being, so we don't need to worry about that too much. So we have that benefit going for us.
It's time to
Although we do have a rough time to work with. We've got about 20 minutes worth of resist energy to work with, and that's not including healing and all that jazz. So we have to be weary of all of those factors as we're going down into the Tenebrous Depths. Because if we're not careful, things can get really bad really fast. I think everybody's set, though.
Sympathy.
Yeah, I think everybody's set. We've got some bark skins we can rely on, so we've got some buffs to work with. And we even got protection from arrows, so that's going to be nice if we run into somebody ranged. But I digress. We've basically got everything ready to go, I think. I guess there's shock and grasp, we'll put that there. Why not? The blasts are doing fine. Thompson's fine, that's that.
No one stands in my way.
Alright, we should be good to go. We'll see what's on the first floor, and we'll just, keep going from there, I think. That'd be the best way to go about it, after all. Okay, so what is going on in the Tenebrous Depths? That is something you should figure out first and foremost. So, the Tenebrous Depths has a very nasty reputation for being very dangerous if you're not well prepared. But, on the plus side, they will give you a hint as to what's on this floor and what dangers you should be aware of. So, for example, you see how this floor has like a purplish color? Usually that entails that there's poison or disease within the area. So it's good to prepare for that sort of thing.
My skills are absolute.
Unfortunately, I do not have anything that can resist poison or disease on me at the moment, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, I do have ways to cure it. As long as I have Steven be focused on the, as long as Steven is on the focus for most of what goes down, then I should be fine. So as long as that's a key thing that I focus into, I shouldn't have to worry too much. But I should buff up, at the very least. So I'm going to be doing that once I get Compson up. So let's quickly do that. Alright. Barkskin should be given to all allies because it is a longer lasting spell that are going into melee. Because Steven has already bracers of armor, I don't need to worry too much about that. Really the biggest thing I need to worry about with him is really the shield spell, because that is going to save his hide more times than one. And giving the animal companion mage armor will change his AC considerably, I do believe. Yeah, the bark skin will give him a +2. Natural armor tough skin will give him +6. And he'll get more because of mage armor as well. So these are key things that you have to keep in mind when you're, you know, building to protect against enemies. You have to micromanage your spells properly. Let's see. Am I missing anything? No, just... I got one more bark skin for Monsoon. So, let's see. Let's give it to... Yeah, let's just bark skin Monsoon. Why not? He kind of needs the AC. Now, the wolf should have an AC of 34, so... He is basically slightly tankier than, Steven at this point. Which, in hindsight, is actually a pretty good thing. Because that way, I have 2 tanks that will take the brunt of the forces. And because both of them are speedy, I can now do it in such a way where Steven takes one brunt while the wolf takes the other. So now I have 2 tanks in front. The damage dealers will be in the back, so they don't have to worry too much. And yeah, we can keep going with that, I do believe. Do we need anything else? I don't think we do. Heavy plate +2. I should probably replace that with something, so... Who's gonna wield it is the question. I mean, it's not like Samuel uses it. Yeah, the only 2 who wield heavy armor is those 2. I guess the only other person who would need armor is Compson.
Adventures
So,
await.
let's mage armor Compson as well. And we'll go from there. I think that should be enough for what we're doing. At the minimum. The bare minimum, anyways. I will quickly save just to be sure. And there we go. Now, obviously, I can't protect against a poison, which is kind of the sucky bit about this.
In due time.
But I will live with the consequences for now. And before I move actually any further, I should probably give the one with the highest perception those glasses. Mistral has 14. I'm going to give those goggles of Eyes of the Eagle to Mistral. She'll lose out on 1 point of wisdom, but at the same time she'll get more, she'll be able to see more, which is kind of good for this area. If you don't have a high perception, things just don't go your way. Alright, but without further ado, let's just get into things.
What's over there?
Ah! Secret.
I'm there.
Alright. Let's check it out. Just gotta be careful. Alright. Managed to get some loot out of the ordeal. And some side loot here. Which is the Gutsy Brawler. It grants immunity to fear and DR1 magic. That's not a bad item to start the floor with. So, the Gutsy Brawler. It's a very low quality item, but for somebody in the front tanking, it's actually not bad. It is probably not going to be good for... I kind of wish I could put it on the wolf, but the wolf has no inventory, so that's kind of pointless. This is a thing that is resolved in the near future, but not something I can resolve right now, so... Oh well. I think the Gutsy Brawler is a dead item for us, so we'll just leave it at that. Even though the immunity to fear is nice, it's not something I can utilize. So we'll just live with that fact and move on. Okay. Okay, as you can see, there's a disease running off them, or poison. Let's see. Offense and abilities, damage reduction 10 with the exception of silver, but does have an AC of 18, so it's going to be easy to hit. Its attacks are likely going to be poor quality, and its HP is probably something to be snuffed at. But I should be aware that they're vulnerable to silver, and they're probably going to poison my butt, so I should be careful. We'll have the wolf go in first and take the brunt. Oh, right. That's going to not be nice.
This will hurt.
Okay. Rat swarms are fortitude saves. I'll be able to minimize the damage to some extent, but I should probably have Sundowner move out of the way, as well as these three. So that way they can avoid the brunt. Here we go. Done. There's a bit of a hiccup, that's fine. Right, Filth Fever. Okay, well, at least it's a frequency of once a day. And it appears to be a permanent thing. Onset 1d3 days. Frequency once a day. Okay, so... yeah, we've got a disease now, so... that's unfortunate, but... this is why it's dangerous to be in these zones, because you never know what can come your way. In this case, poison. Or disease.
Oh, I managed it.
That is why it is extremely vital to make sure you have protections against such things. Because otherwise, you could get really bad.
Well, it's done now.
Whatever.
I'm there.
As long as we can handle it, it shouldn't be too bad.
That
Right.
life ends
First
here.
about the Alpha Wolf. Oh.
Ah!
Alright. There we go. Move Mistral back. There we go. You want Steven to be the focus, if not something else. Steven got hit for a little bit, but that's fine. As long as we minimize the damage, we're fine. And we managed to get some stuff. Nothing too bad, though. Could be a lot worse. Certainly could be a lot worse. It might look like there's something there, but I don't think there is, so let's just ignore that. And hey, we've got Shock Tongi for our first little bit of loot. So that's nice. Alright, let's see. We've got an entrance here. Is there anything on the other sides around here before we move on? There is a tidbit here. Just a bunch of random stuff, though. Nothing too special. Nothing that would be too useful. And if I do recall correctly, these Tenebrous Depths have set locations for everything. At least for the campaign. It's a very set linear path. So you shouldn't have to worry too much about what you run into around here. But we'll see, we'll see. Alright. What have we got? We've got dire wolves and alpha wolves. Okay. Alright. There we go. That should minimize the harm some. Alright, Sundowner will be responsible for the trap. Done. And hey, we got a level up, so that's not bad. Alright, let's see. Let's go level 8 Kineticist. That will give Infusion Specialization, which will reduce the cost of burn, which is fantastic, honestly. Whenever Kineticist uses one or more infusions with a blast, reduces combined burn cost by 1. Nice. So that basically means you can cast more, essentially. Alright, what we're going to want to focus in is either... I'm probably going to go Dexterity here, so that way Precision increases, because you want to hit more than you want to focus int with a Kineticist. And because I'm going the Dark Kineticist route, my Intelligence is the one that takes the hit, not my Dexterity, which is a good thing. Alright, we get Used Magic Device. What else do I want to focus in? I guess I could pump... No, I don't want to pump that. Let's just pump Trickery to 12 and go from there. Make it straight even from the Carnine World part. Why not? Let's see. When using Earth Blasts, Earthwild Talents, or Composite Blasts that include Earth, double the duration if it's longer. When using Earth Blasts, Earth Wild Talents, or Composite Blasts that include Earth, double the duration if it's longer than 1 round. What does it mean by that? Well, considering I don't think I have any duration effects for the Earth Kineticist yet, it's not going to be that big a dramatic situation for us. At least not yet, I don't think. Yeah, we've got... I could get in Jagged Flesh, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, it would prevent people from coming over to me and trying to grapple me. I think Endure Earth might be better, at least for the near future. So if I get a unique effect that deals like special harm, then I'm definitely going to take advantage of it. So I'll stick with Endure Earth. Collect those pelts while I'm at it.
I know what to do.
And I should be able to use... Yep, I can use the Metakinesis Empowered now with it. So that is going to increase the damage by 1.5, I do believe, for his blasts. So a significant upgrade, for those who are not aware. To give you a rough idea, the damage being 1.5 would essentially mean, well, I'm basically going to be dealing obviously going to be dealing 1.5 damage to others, which is a good thing.
Ready for anything.
That does mean that I still need to keep it at gathering power of high, but it means those hits are going to be significantly powerful. At least worthwhile to consider. I just take all the loot while I'm at it. Get the Lore Religion in.
I am finished.
Okay, and because of that, we got Bestow Grace, which makes us immune to... Yeah, it gives you immunity to diseases and immunity to fear. And it gives a charisma bonus to saving throws, which is nice. It has no effect on a paladin. Target has to be lawful good. Ugh. That's, Well, I'm definitely not lawful good, so this is kind of useless.
I do what I must.
Oh well. Alright, let's go. Okay, I do believe traps are going to be abundant
I'm
here.
off.
So I'm going to want to use...
No mistakes.
I think Monsoon? Yeah, let's use Monsoon and quickly... Yeah, we're going to use his ability to launch a surprise attack
I'm
to
always
start things.
ready.
There we go. Nice. Get the wolf over here, so, distraction. We'll have to wear...
This should do it.
Alright.
A calculated risk.
Here we go.
I'm not touching that.
Alright. With them focused on the enemy, don't need to worry too much about the trap. But the damage, though, that's going to be concerning. Oh dear. The fire damage. Alright, hopefully it's not that bad. Okay, good. We managed to get some bombardier stuff, which is great. Now we can get this stuff here from the werewolf, or the were-rats rather. Gotta keep in mind that they're were-rats, not werewolves. And what's this? Interview with the weary traveler. Okay. This ragged issue of a popular magazine, Absalom Reporter, features a gnome on the cover, colorfully dressed and smiling. The artist drew him in a haughty pose. His foot rests on the skull of a great reptile, and he proudly holds aloft a gem the size of his own head. In bold letters, the caption reads, "An exclusive interview with the famous treasure hunter, Brananbal Zezalwant? Sir Zezalwant. Why the formality? Please just call me Ball." Alright, Ball. You recently returned from a long voyage to Garund. Well, not all of Garund. I mostly spent my time in Ostrasen and Kalapesh, making short trips to Geb, Nex, and Jalmire. What's the aim of your expedition? That is a fine question. As Detzna is my witness, I've asked many times, what the devil made me go there? Especially each time I miraculously managed to extricate myself from yet another predicament. But you know what? The answer to this question is quite relevant. Yes, that's right. Let's say that initially I only intended to confirm a certain hypothesis regarding the architecture of pyramids. But before I even reached them, I was lucky to awaken a sphinx who had been sleeping in the sands for centuries, and escape with my skin intact. I discussed philosophy with an oracle of Wajet, witnessed the rise of the Triple Sun, tasted 9 new dishes, 4 drinks, and 2 new kinds of tobacco. The pyramid hypothesis turned out to be utter nonsense in the end. But at the moment, I learned of this. I was already busily investigating the atrocities of a secret cult that was attempting to resurrect the remains of some ancient monster in the middle of Sothis. As you see, the nominal age of the voyage scarcely matters at all. Forgive my blunt question, but rumor has it that despite your life of adventure, even you couldn't avoid the eternal bane of gnomes. The bleaching. What nonsense! Bleaching? Me? That's nothing more than wishful thinking of those determined to be my adversaries. The southern sun bleached my hair, and as soon as they caught sight of this, the rumors started flying. Make no mistake, if anything kills me, it'll be another adventure, and decidedly not a loss of the will to live. That's good to hear. So, what are your plans for the future? I will go north, to the River Kingdoms. I've been having very strange dreams lately. I won't share all the details yet, to maintain intrigue. But if even a part of them is true, then when I return, you'll be printing a tale of an incredible adventure. Thank you for the interview, and good luck in your coming journey. Thank you as well. So it appears that we are dealing with the weary traveler currently, or supposedly anyways, and he underwent an interview, likely talking about this very place. It's very possible we might find his diary along with it, if he's very much a traveler in that case. Okay, I do believe this area is something that we should prepare for, so I'm going to quickly have Mr. apply Shield of Faith to give us a boost in AC. At the very least, the wolf. We will have Thompson handle the Bless. We'll use the Ring Bless. It's not a long buff, but it's a minute buff, so that's
Enemy
the good
approaching.
thing. Okay, we'll have this wolf go over to the greater werewolf to distract, because greater AC from the wolf. Okay. Alright, there we go. The wolf went down, but that's fine. Managed to handle it quite efficiently, I'd like to say. And we've managed to complete floor 1 with relative ease and not a lot of, well, not a significant amount of harm. There was some, but that will live. Any loot? Nope. Okay. Let's move on. And yeah, that's just a gimmick of that's the gimmick of Tenebrous Depths. And it looks like we're going to be dealing with acid next. So let's enter the portal, go back in, and then we're good to go. It's good to do this because it basically gives you a checkpoint to work with, and you can quickly teleport back. So it's always wise to at least do that, and if you're having trouble, prep for a break. But at the very least for this, we can do something for our party. Because of the area being looking like it's acid resistance time, we'll throw down acid resistance and get moving. So we'll quickly save just to be safe, just to be safe. And we will have the wolf go in first. Okay, they're targeting them.
This will hurt.
Okay.
I still got it.
Thankfully, the acid is helping, but, well, not the. It's doing what it can.
This happened.
Okay. Why are they charging like that? That's a bit concerning, but okay. Might have to go with the electricity. Okay. Could you stop? Like, seriously. There we go. One of the more tedious things. When the enemy goes for somebody else that you don't want them to go for. That's just tedious more than anything. And it's kind of why a cleric is always appreciated, because they give you AoE heals, unlike what I've got currently.
We should move.
Quickly give out heals while we can. We're probably going to want cure moderates, actually. Right. There we go. Let's give one to the wolf as well. Okay, give me like a few minutes. I need to check something. It's mainly life stuff. So yeah, just give me like 2 minutes, 2 minutes, just to make sure. Okay, I'm back. Apologies for the delay. Yeah, it's nothing too big. Nothing's going on. Alright, with that out of the way, let's just grab whatever loot we find. And it seems we got some cure moderates, which is going to be fantastic when we need them in a dire pinch. Okay. No, nothing there. Alright, let's go. Alright. My worry is that we're going to run into more were-tigers that are going to charge the back line. So we will have to look out for that, I think.
I tire of waiting.
So I'm going to quickly give the buff to enlarge, I think. That way the targets are a lot hard. It's a lot harder to get out of the way. There we go. Let us get sneaky so we can disable the trap here. There we go.
I stand ready.
Okay. And with that, wait, did I not? Oh, did I not enlarge Mistral? I thought I did. Huh. I guess not. Oh well. An easy fix. Oh, I cast Reduce Person on Mistral. That would explain it. Well, oh well. We'll just go enlarge Person on everybody for there. Okay. With that, I shouldn't need to worry too much. Alright. Fight should be relatively easy at this point. Yep. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Alright, cool. That was... yeah, that was a lot easier than the other one, which they focused my back line. Which can get annoying, but hey, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Now, if I were really to optimize the game and try my hardest, I probably would have resorted to using a Scrollmaster. Personal favorite, to be honest. Mainly due to the fact that they can cast quite literally any spell you set your mind to, which is absolutely fantastic. Especially if you need them in a pinch. Alright. Oh, pain, but nothing too bad. skin, collect. Collect time-worn Aslanti belt buckle. An expert in antiques may find it interesting. I'll be honest, I'm not sure where to turn in those time-worn stuff. It's always confused me more than anything. Not like extremely so, but
I do what
There's
I must.
something here.
it's certainly something that it's something I've been confused about more than anything. Well, whatever. Let's save just to be safe, and then we'll keep going. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, just enough for works. Easy to deal with. Oh. It's a lot of... quite the tough warg. I'll give it that. Yeah, that would explain it. The AC 25. Alright, potions of invisibility. Not bad. Good if I want to sneak around. Not so good here. Well, it's treasure all the same, so I'm not going to complain. Alright. From here we can go down. Check out what's on the other side. The most important thing is probably the Knowledge Arcana check here, so let's just do that.
It is done.
Alright, we gained haste for 5 minutes. It's actually fantastic. That's a great spell to have, actually. Haste. That's going to make our adventure around here really quick.
Over there!
In due time.
Alright, let's disable the trap while we're at it. Quickly.
I managed it.
I mean, heck, it's a +1 to AC and quick movement. Mugga the Weary Traveler. The name of its former owner, Bal Zess, is embossed on the handle of this old travel mug. It's dented, covered with mud, and some stinky gunk is dried to the bottom. But as soon as you touch it, your mind is overwhelmed with bright, euphoric visions. The mug transforms into a golden cup filled with fragrant wine. A gemstone inscription encircles the rim. Divine Emperor Branbal Zesselwand, the first and only. You hear crystalline laughter and merry song, and frankincense drifts upon the air of violins. Forms of giant flowers surround you, and palaces of jewels and shining towers. This can only be the work of the Fae. Figures of their peculiar faces rise in song of praise for their divine overlord. I see. Okay, interesting. Alright, let us engage here. Before I do so, actually, let's get some healing in, just to be safe. Price in descending order, so we have the low-cost healing first. We will use the Cure Moderate Scrolls first and foremost. Let's save the healing from the wolf. We don't need that.
I'm off.
But the haste is definitely going to be useful, and we should definitely focus the were-rat here. That is a given.
You should have run!
Okay. Alright. There we go. The trip helps. Good. Thankfully, we got our wolf hanging on with the trips and whatnot, so that's nice. That saved us a lot of trouble with fire and whatnot. Fire and Brimstone. That is a +3 darts. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, no loot beyond that. So we've got to go back to here and go through this door, essentially. And that should be the last area that I have to explore. Let me check this corner just to be sure, because there's always secret doors here and there. So you should always check and be thorough. Nope, nothing. Okay, let's go. Alright, with that, once everybody's organized, yep, there we go. Okay. Were tigers first. Okay, we got one with a bow, we've got one looking to charge, so... Okay, they're going after them. Oh, jeez. The acidic spray, though. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's kind of forced me to reload. Dang. I need protection from acid, at least for that little bit there. Alright, well, let's get moving. The sooner the better. Alright, come on. There we go. Okay, skin, collect. Collect the loot. Let's move quickly. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some protection from acid, then. Thankfully, we've got scrolls. There are plenty designed for this. Oh god. Got my throat. Alright. Heroic Invocation. Brow bonus on attack and damage, temporary hit points, and immunity to fear and charm. But at the end, I'll become fatigued. Ooh. So in 5 minutes, I'm going to be fatigued. That's going to be fun. Oh well. Collect all. Quickly disarm this trap. Okay. Alright.
Their life ends here!
We will have the were rats. Yeah, we'll take out the wolf will go forward to essentially trip anybody dangerous. And the rest will go soon after. I think that's the gimmick I want to go with. At least that's the plan. Alright, let's zoom on over here. Okay. And while I'm at it, I'm going to quickly go over to Compson. And I'm going to have him cast the spell. Price in descending order. We want protection from acid, communal. There we go.
We should move.
Alright, with that, he should be able to cast it without too much hassle. There we go. Let us save just to be sure, because this is going to be an issue if we don't solve it. Alright. We're going to want the wolf to charge over to here. Yep, there we go. Yep. Oh, there goes the wolf. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of acidic spray. Oof. Okay, pain. Jeez. Okay, well, that's something. At least I survived that one, but I'm kind of sad that my wolf didn't, but... You know what? that's fine. The goal was to the goal was to get down, and that's what we did. And hey, we got some interesting items out of it, so not a negative. Not a negative in the slightest, I'd say. Dwarven Champion's Helmet. It gives the weapons, the main weapons of the wielder, Orcbane and Goblinbane. Its enchantment bonus to AC increases to +2 as well against attacks from orcs, giants, and goblinoids. Okay, so if I encounter orcs or giants, then that's fantastic to have. For now, though, let's level up to level 8 Inquisitor, which is Second Judgments. Okay, cool. Alright, what am I going to level her up in? That's the question. She's currently level 8. I think what we're going to want to level is Constitution? Yeah, if I give her Constitution upgrade, then she'll have more survival. And it'll be better than having a 75, so... yeah, why not? Let's go with that. So, more Constitution. Let's see. We've got a choice between a overall buff, like Prayer. We could get See Invisibility Communal. We could get Remove Curse. I think what we're going to want is Delay Poison Communal overall, out of anything. So let's grab that. Let's level up Sundowner, level 8 Rogue, naturally. Alright. That is his abilities buffed accordingly. And we'll up Athletics, we'll up his Dexterity. And yeah. Now we get to choose a Rogue talent for him. And of course he gets improved Uncanny Dodge, which is going to be fantastic for him. Alright. What else can we grab for him? Opportunist. Can make an attack of opportunity against an opponent. Just another character. That's an advanced talent, so we don't have those just yet. But we might be able to get those at level 10, I do believe. After 10th level, a character can choose one of the advanced rogue talents in place of a rogue talent. Okay, so now, at level 10 I can start to choose Opportunist or other things like that. Good. Yeah, it seems like everything else is just advanced talents, so I won't be able to choose those until level 10. But hey, that's fine. What do we want to focus on then? We can get a combat trick, I suppose. Yeah, if I get a combat trick, I can get improved 2-weapon fighting. I could also get Piranha Strike, which will increase damage output, but I don't need that, I don't think. I think the more attacks, the better, so improved 2-weapon fighting for more sneak attack opportunities is go-to. At least that's what I would think anyways. Alright. Wolf is down, unfortunately, but that's fine. Kinda half expected it. And now we go even further down. Further into the depths. And as you can tell, we are dealing with a fire zone now. But, all in all, not that bad. That said, we should probably get a rest in before we go any further, just to be safe. I'd like to try my chances first, before I, hesitate. And it's not like we have no reason to go down there. We'll give it a try, but we should definitely rest at the nearing the end, I think. Okay, so Mistral is probably going to throw down... Well, the delay poison is obviously something. Yeah, an immunity to poison is going to be nice. At least for the duration, which is kind of important. Okay, we're going to want resistance to fire, specifically. That is the important bit here. We will give a light heal to Sundowner, and we're going to give a light shield of faith to Steven. So for 8 minutes he has Shield of Faith, which will help him. At least a little bit. Okay, we're rocking Raging Giant, so let's quickly get a shield in and rush headlong into danger.
Entertainment.
Get in the aura. Oh, is he gonna Sunder or Power Tap? I don't know. Oh, he's going for Sundowner. Rip. I'm gonna have to load that, actually. Well, death. Kind of the norm here.
In due time.
Okay.
It's time to act.
Alright. Let us get the protection from fire. Get the buff to Steven. Let us give the heal over to Sundowner, as intended. Alright. Now that we've got the buffs, now we can keep going with the save. Alright.
Weapons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is so diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
Okay, Dazzling Display goes into play. Okay, hopefully that's enough to handle the harm coming my way. Okay, aside from the one hit, we should be good. Anything around here? Not really. No, we should be fine. Alright, let's keep going. The sooner we resolve this, the better. After all, we've got like a minute on that heroic invocation now. So better it's resolved sooner rather than later.
I do what I must.
Grab the materials here. Quickly zoom on. Okay. Open a door. Appears that there's only this chest, which is fine. Grab that. Move here, I guess? Yeah, we'll move here. And if I'm not mistaken, there's 4 floors for every step of the Tenebrous Depths you want to do. So
I'm off.
You gotta keep that in mind. Okay, Cyclops Cleric needs to go first. I do believe. Alright. Oh, well. There goes Steven. High damage output there. Yeah. I think that's the biggest...
I'm always ready.
Biggest concern. Okay.
In due time. Charge!
Okay. Get that fear in. Oh, that critical hit. Jeez. That's a powerful crit. Alright. Well, I'm not complaining. That's for sure. Alright. Grab materials. Quickly rush.
What's over there?
Have it quickly disarmed.
I don't wanna
The
know.
trap.
Well, it's done now.
Grab the materials. Rush over down to the south. Open a door. Quickly rush forward. Grab this. Open this. Open this.
I do what I must.
Alright, how's the shield looking? We've got 1 minute on it, so let's quickly save and hope that's enough. Alright, we want Steven to rush in, focus on
Their
the
life
cleric.
ends here.
Okay, well, there he goes. Half expected that. Let's reload. Ah, man. Okay.
I'll take care of it. In due time.
Okay, we're gonna want to have these three go down here. We're gonna want Monsoon to focus you. Thompson, you're gonna be focused on... Honestly, I might actually...
I'm losing my temper.
I'm there.
I might actually quickly get a blur off first.
We should move.
Okay, blur has been used. Let us quickly use the ranged infusion for this. Alright. There we go. Give off the flurry of power. We will reduce Steven's size to give him just a slight edge over the competition. Alright.
Now I'm at work.
There we go. Good. That's another down. Cool. Oh dear. Ah, come on. I was doing so good. Alright. Nearly. I just need to beat this, and then we're good. Okay. Alright, Thompson, you need to buff Steven with the blur. Give him the reduced person. Okay. Give everybody bless to make it more likely.
In due time.
And quickly have you rush over. Okay. We'll have you all focus on him.
My way!
Oh my goodness. That's a crit if I've ever seen one. 102 damage. Yeah, that's an insta-kill if I let it happen.
Adventures await.
Okay.
Never a dull moment.
I'll take care of it.
Alright, get you three over there.
We should move.
Thompson, you are in charge of buffing Steven once again. Okay. Get reduced person on his butt. Monsoon, you are fine, but you're going to be the engager for the extended range.
This spell doesn't work like that.
Alright. Gathering power should help.
It's time to act!
There we go. Miss. That's fine. We'll just get the... Okay, come on, take him out. The sooner the better. Okay. That's pain. Well, it's not impossible. It's not impossible in the slightest. I think I just need to direct my attention elsewhere. Perhaps. Okay, first...
I know what to do.
First, Compson. We're going to want the blur, obviously. We'll give blur to actually everybody, so that way we can't... Yeah. Give blur to everybody. Let's give reduced person to Steven, because he's going to need the AC more than anybody. We're going to give bless to everybody as well. Considering there's no range, we don't have to worry about that. We will give the buff of music. We will then throw the attack over to the Raging Cyclops. And hope that's enough.
It's time to act!
Alright. Okay.
This will hurt.
Ah. Okay. So, Sundowner is getting his butt smeared on the wall most of the time. So he is currently the one we're having the most issues with. Alright. So we want him to avoid as much combat as possible. Come on. I've got one blur left, but we need to enlarge... I think we need to enlarge Sundowner, actually. Because if he's not in melee, then he should be fine. Give the bless.
Time's not waiting.
We will throw down the missile. Alright. Hope that's enough. Nope. I know I can beat these guys, as you probably saw like a few fights ago, between all of this shenanigans. Alright.
Due time.
Hold on. Okay, I don't have any spells on her, so kind of pointless. Actually, I could just use... Yeah, Swift Tactician should minimize the 2 hit. At least by 2 points. So flanking, they won't receive flanking at that point. Or the bonuses anyways for it. Oh, whoops. I meant to use Reduce Person. That's fine though. Alright. There we go.
Ready for anything?
Gonna do a quick save here, so that way we basically are on the cusp of actually attacking without too much hassle. We're gonna want to rage.
I'll make my own legend.
We're gonna want to use Swift Tactician. Okay.
I'm superior.
Give the rage out. Get the fear out. Or the intimidate, rather. That's 29 damage. Don't die. Ah. Okay. Good thing I have it saved. Huh. This is a chore and a half. But it's a necessary evil, I think. Well, no. I need to focus on this, but use that for now.
We should move.
Alright, everything's going according.
My skills are absolute.
Disorient and injury won't help.
It's time to act.
Alright, so gather power 1. Gather power 2. Now give the buff for Swift Tactician.
I'm superior.
I missed with that, so that's unfortunate. Get the debuff going. Dazzling display. Hopefully all the attacks miss. That's really all I can hope for at this point. Just miss. Miss, miss, miss. Miss, miss, miss. Miss, miss, miss.
Got it.
Okay, good, good. No, no, no. Don't target. Miss. Roll. Oh, that was close. Okay. The optimal solution. Or the optimal result. That is what we wanted.
I'm there.
We managed to get a Ring of Luck for our troubles. And we managed to progress to the next floor immediately. But before I do, I'm going to explore this area, and then I will do something about it.
I
So,
do what I must.
yeah, let's explore this area first before we do anything else. Because kind of need to do that first. Alright, we managed to get a jacket, a boogeyman robe in particular, and the Diary of the Weary Traveler. Here we go. A well-worn diary with a leather cover. The owner's name is embossed in tarnished silver. Balls S. In youth, our lives are a series of novel impressions. Your first spell, the first kiss, the first taste of victory, the first adventure you set off on, without stopping to ask permission, and the first triumphant return. But when you mature and grow accustomed to every feeling, what was once novel has become mundane, and you reach a plateau. It's all rather boring, but at least you can pass through life with confidence. But it won't last long. Your well-trodden path begins to circle and descend. It is the beginning of old age. Another time of new impressions. The first cracking joints, the first pang in your heart, your failing eyes, your thinning hair. Yes, our mortal bodies are traitors all, just waiting to stab us in the back. But that's what's truly scary. Are the other firsts. The first funeral of someone you cannot lose. The first compromise with one's conscience. The first friend to say, "I've no wish to see you again." The first student who abandons you or buries his talent or dies in his prime. Or turns your lessons to evil ends. The first time you look at your travel bag and desire to throw it in the fire and leap behind it. I thought the bleaching couldn't touch me. Boredom? In this beautiful world where there's always a place for new adventures, impossible. Or so I believed. But it snuck up on me, from where I least expected. My bleaching began when my soul grew numb to the number of scars it bears. The body could be rejuvenated by magic, but where can you hide when you disgust yourself? There's only one thing left to do. To do as the Fae do. Turn your heart into a gemstone, on which the past can leave no mark. You'll never change, and remember nothing, but continue in bliss forever. Must be a wonderful existence, though it may appear monstrous from the outside. But the saddest part is this. Even if one of the eldest would come to me and offer a return to the first world, that I may be careless and free, and I were to agree, then the me I am now, this old vagabond, sick of himself, he will be no more. It would be just another death, albeit a pleasant one. I cannot win this game. Even if I somehow slip Pharasma's grasp, I will never trick Oblivion. And this is as it should be. It means that sooner or later I will escape from the disgusting old man I call myself. Well, that's kinda sad. But I mean, what can I say? That's just what he wants to think, so yeah. That's just life for him, I guess. Right. Boogeyman's Robe. It gives +2 to all concentration and a +5 to Knowledge Arcana. And a chance to frighten enemy on hit. With a DC 13 will save. Out of anyone who should use this, it's probably Comset. Oh. Give me a few minutes. I need to check on something. But other than that, we should be good to go. So yeah, taking a few minutes. Be right back. And while I do appreciate that, Black Shark, I'm not interested in purchasing viewers. I'd rather earn them on my own. Alright, I am back. Let us go back into Kingmaker, and let's continue. Hopefully I didn't, I don't think I... Oh, wait, hold on. It appears the screen has bugged a tiny bit. So 1 second while I fix that. Okay, that should do it. Apologies for the small delay. I just had to make sure it was properly affixed. And I hope... Yeah, my hope is I didn't lose anything from, keep swapping from the intermission page or not, but I guess I'll see the stream recordings. If I did, well, I'm just gonna have to live with that mistake and move on, so I'll probably explain what ended up happening. But usually what I can do is I can see, like, part of the screen, so if I did a mistake, I'll notice it swiftly. Alright, with that out of the way then, +2 studded leather. It's not bad. Woodland Aegis is a little better regardless though. Price in descending order. I might give the Bombardier vest to our alchemist friend, but it's not a big deal. Alright, let's get moving. Actually, before we do, let's do some healing real quick. Well, actually, yeah, let's just make sure we're healed up. It never hurts. At least 4 should be good. Alright. Oh, well. That's a bit awkward. Didn't want that to happen, but that's fine. We're going to want justice and protection. The cleric needs to go, first and foremost.
This should do it.
We'll have the Cyclops' focus on him, or Stephen.
I still got it.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Hopefully no death. I really just gotta hope. Come on. Don't die. Come on, Stephen. Live. Live, live, live. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's turn on Bane. Okay. Okay. It's getting really close. Hopefully Steven's fine. Hopefully. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. Whew. That was even more challenging than the other room. Thank goodness I managed to handle it, though. Oh my goodness.
I'm there.
That would have been so much trouble if I died. I wouldn't have lost too much progress, but I would have lost a significant sum, and that would probably annoyed me more than anything. Alright. Let's heal Steven so that doesn't happen again. 5 scrolls should do it. There we go. Yeah. Got a nice little massive room. Cyclopses. Nothing beyond that, just normal Cyclopses. Although there is a Cyclops cleric, so I should focus on him. Okay. Alright. Get the fear off. Come on.
Flesh wound.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, let's load. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I just wasn't expecting it to be that hard. Alright. Let us provide a shield for Stephen.
Are absolute.
Alright. Have him run in to some extent.
In due time.
Okay, we're going to want to focus the Cyclops Cleric, so we want to guide them all over here. We will have the Rage go off. Get the charge off. Let us get you to charge while we're at it.
This spell works differently.
Oh.
Damn it!
Oh dear.
Got it.
That's 2 deaths. Alright. So, here's what I'm seeing. The cleric is causing a ruckus, mainly. So what I need to do is take out the ads, I think, more than anything. Because if the ads stay alive, then it only gets harder. So if I have the ads stay up, they're the issue.
We should move. No
We're
mistakes.
going to want Monsoon to deal with that, but for now, let's just heal Steven for now. Give him just a bunch of healings, even if it's just first level. Alright,
Time's
Monsoon.
not waiting.
You are going to want to use your extended range ability. You will be the guiding force. We will save just to be sure. Alright. It's a miss, but that's fine.
Interesting.
The goal was to guide them into a trap.
There's something here.
Oh.
This will hurt.
Quickly!
Get the rage in. There we go. Get Steven in the correct line of sight for this. There we go. Oh, fire.
Happen!
Oh dear. This is going to be painful. I hope this is enough. The fire resistance certainly helps save. Nope. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna need fire resistant, I'm gonna need to use a protection from scroll of fire resistance in this instance, just to be safe. But other than that, everything should be pretty good. We're going to want protection from, not acid, not cold, electricity, no, fire. Protection from fire, communal.
Adventures await.
Alright, there we go. Okay, with that, we use Monsoon. Yeah, Monsoon specifically. We'll have him charge up. We'll give Mistral her special ability.
Interesting. This will hurt.
Okay, let us get that great aura buff. Okay. Dazzling displays off. Okay, we will need to... yeah, we're going to need to handle these guys, so... Cyclops Cleric is next. Move him through.
You should have run!
Okay. Fire Snake, thankfully, is thankfully is ignored. Alright. Fire damage is increased. Okay. Mistral needs to provide healing for Steven, so quickly get in some healing stuff. Okay. Come on. Chaos Shard has been inflicted. Give that heal. Not a lot, but it'll do. Okay, good. Alright, it's been done. Whew. That was tedious, putting it lightly. Alright, let's do this. Okay, well, with that, there's a secret door here, so that's nice. Let's see what's what. It's over here. That's another fight that I'm not ready for just yet. Apparently there's a lot of fights around this area, so it's good to note. Good to know. Time-worn shard of the goggles of the knight from Tenebrous Depths. Interesting. I wonder how many bits and bobs there is to this time-worn stuff. Oh well. We'll find out the truth in a bit, I'm sure.
I'm there.
For now, though, let us save real quick. So we don't have to go through that again. And check out the knowledge roll check.
It won't work.
Failed. Unfortunate, but I'm not retrying checks. That's just how the gimmick of the,
I do what I must.
of this game goes. At least for what I'm doing so far. Okay, let us get a potion of reduced person. There's potion of enlarge, but not potion of reduce. That's a shame. Okay, well, fine. I guess enlarge works all the same. It will reduce my AC, but that's fine. It's not what we're using it for anyways. Let's pump up some heals. Do we have any wands of heal? Wand of Bless, Lead Blades, Mage, Armor. Nope. I will give the Wand of Bless over, though, to Compson. Because he can use that for everybody. Never hurts. Okay. There we go. And give some to Sundowner. 2. That should do. Do a quick save once again, because this game is brutal like that. Now, do we want to focus on the Raging Cyclops or the Cyclops itself?
It's time to
Let's focus on both. Let's get them all focused on Steven. Key. Get their rage going for Samuel. Okay. Boogeyman's rope is helping significantly. Nice. The 75 hit. Alright. He's focused on Steven. Good. Okay, Steven's down, but that's fine. That's the key of this. Okay. Oh. They just decided to focus Steven. Okay. Fine. Well, I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. How's shield looking? Shield's at 1 second, so quickly buff that first. Okay, let's go. Get the AoE off. Dazzling Display's gone. Boogeyman's Robe helping. It's a good thing they have low AC.
Nice, we got it.
Oh. Okay.
This should do it.
Almost done. Just got the other Raging Cyclops to work off of, and then we're good. Nice. Perfect. Alright, let's just grab all their stuff. Check out the area, which appears to just be a chest. With a enchanted spear, a shock javelin, no less. Well, I don't think I'm going to be using shock javelins, but I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, it'd be a good weapon for, Mistral, I think? Because the whole goal with her was to be a bit of a spear build. Anyways, so I guess shock javelins could work. It would save her from going into melee and would give her more of a fitting design that I wanted to go for. Throwing build. Throwing build. You know, that might actually be fun. I've not tried a throwing build yet, so why not? Why not? Let's see. Price in descending order. Noble Warhammer. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna use a throw build, then I might as well. Yeah, if I'm gonna use the throw build, I should probably dedicate myself to it. So, do I want a +3 dart weapon, or do I want a shock javelin? Because the +3 dart weapon will have more of an attack bonus than shock javelin, but shock javelin will deal more damage. The difference is it's not going to be a 419, it's going to be a 4-14. But hey, it hit more, so that's the plus side, I think. Alternatively, I could just use the shock javelin and darts. No, I cannot. The darts would interfere. You know what? Let's go javelin route with her. Why not? It'll be interesting. It'd definitely be a way to, considering we have so much melee already, it might be worthwhile. And besides, she can pass buffs to everybody via, you know, her usual method. Okay, now, I do believe this is the last floor of the Tenebrous Depths, so we'll have to keep that in mind while we're going up. Now, that's assuming I'm correct, because the Tenebrous Depths is very unique in that sense. Okay. How's our inventory looking? We've got a medium load. I think we can dump some stuff off. Hey. I need supplies. Price in descending order. Let's just sell everything that we don't need, especially weight-wise. And who knows, maybe we can find something that might pique our interest. Okay. Our weight is now at a light. A nice light. We've got a long spear with 6 feet melee. Oh, here we go, a long spear. That's what I could use. Yeah, we're looking for a 6 feet melee, is what we're looking for. Okay. So, what I believe I need is the +2 long spear here. I think that's the best way to go about what I'm trying to go for with Mistral. There's Mithril full plate, which is technically full plate, but medium armor. Yep, let's just get a +2 long spear. What do we need? There's Fireball, which is cast level 5, so that's a 5d6 for 6 charges. Scorching Ray, caster level 3, so that's basically 1 ray. Burning Arc, that's 1 additional enemy, so that's 2 enemies for Burning Arc. And Heroism. I'll grab that. I'll grab the Spear and Heroism, because Heroism is such a good spell to have. And it will help when dealing with bosses in the near future, most likely. Alright. But yes, we'll have the Javelin as a side weapon, but we are going to start using the... not the Trident, we're looking to use the Long Spear. Because having reach is important. Alright, let's rest up. We spend a day to rest. Cover all of our spells, we recover at full HP, and we even got our companion back. All is good. And from here, we just go back into Portal, and this should be the last stretch of our journey. At least that's what I believe. For all we know, it could be just another step that we have to worry about. Okay, but if I'm not mistaken, water usually encompasses cold, if I'm not mistaken? But I have been mistaken in the past, yeah. So we're looking at, like, cold creatures with water.
I'm there.
Alright, in that case, we should make it accordingly as we buff everybody. Alright, Comson, you're going to want to buff everybody with bark skin. I'll give the advanced bark skins to our companions, because they're going to need it the most. Monsoon, you'll give bark skin to the wolf. There we go.
It's time to act.
I could use Shield of Faith, and it would add it every 6 levels, so it's currently a +3 at the moment. So it's really just a glorified bonus more than anything. Well, it has some benefit. The Ring of Protection +2 does point things out. Price in Descending Order. We got the Ring of Luck, so... who do we want to give the Ring of Luck to? They'll give +1 to their saves. This is a Sundowner thing. That'll give his Fortitude and Willpower a bit of a boost, which is kind of something he needs right now, more than anything. Alright. Cloak of Shadows is fine, Amulet of Natural Armor is fine. Yeah, the Barkskin actually helps quite a bit. Okay.
I am prepared.
What else do I need to buff? Everything's a minute a level. Except for Mage Armor, which we're going to give to the Wolf. We'll also give Protection from Arrows to Steven, just in case. Because if we encounter some rage creatures, he's going to want the protection.
Done.
Without further ado, let's just get into things. Get the Bless buff from the ring off. And let's go in.
I'm superior.
Alright. Oh. Alchemists. Or more specifically, goblin alchemists. Okay, now they're focused on the wolf. Okay, so it's a fire. That's not good. Okay. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind now. Because there appears to be fire in this dungeon as well. Actually, now that I think about it, it's a good thing I didn't buff. Although that said, I'm now gonna have to buff according to those goblins. So it appears we got alchemists, so it's safe to assume that fire is going to be a gimmick for them.
What I must.
Okay, let us throw down a resist fire and resist cold. Alright, resist fire, resist cold has been active. We will also put delay poison just in case, because you never know. And because it lasts for an hour, we shouldn't need to worry too much. Alright, let's rush. Alright, let's open this, get into organized display, and let's keep going. Okay, no goblins past this point, just traps it looks like.
Interesting.
Okay. Nothing here aside from this chest. Just grab that real quick. Anything down here? Nope. So we go up here. You'd think there's something there, but I think it's just like background things that the devs have left behind. Okay, that is a trap, if I've seen anything like it. Let's go to stealth. Disarm it. And we'll get the upper hand on this Dog Reaper here. Okay. Aha! Oh. Alright. Alchemist is going next. Alright. Perfect. Easy as pie. Our wolf is suffering some damage. Significantly so, but that's fine. We'll live, I think, with this damage. And thanks to our prep in the earlier stage, or at least the earlier bits here, we've managed to protect from fire and cold efficiently. We've got the flamboyant hat. Ooh, that might not be bad for Compson. Alright, the scribble of the weary traveler. The words are barely legible, written as they are with sticky ink upon a reeking tattered rag. Alright. Decree. I, Brandabal Zezwand, or Zezelwand, the first and only, ruler of the eldest and the emperor of the first world, hereby command the organization of festivities to celebrate the 1,000,000th anniversary of my enthronement. Dryads and satyrs deliver provisions of every flora and fauna to prepare at the celebratory feast, and make sure no one gobbles it up before the celebration. Have you no shame? Do you care for nothing but food? Redcaps and Nixies, bring weapons and musical instruments for a celebratory parade, which shall end in a ball. And learn a couple of new tunes. You keep playing the same thing over and over. Leprechaun and nymphs, decorate the woods. Tie pretty ribbons around the branches or something. I don't know. You figure it out. The Jabberwock shall be responsible for the fireworks. He is to puff fire. If he does not know how to puff in different colors, he must learn the art as soon as possible. Begin at once. As you work, you may all praise me and thank fate for sending you such a great and generous ruler. He is quite gaudy of himself, I must admit. Alright, well, with Compson specifically, he uses wisdom, not charisma, so I don't think the flamboyant hat fits him. And even then, it's just a +2, so not that great. If you could put, like, aesthetics on your character, I would definitely consider using the items in that way. It'd be a small change, but that would have been nice to have. Or at least something interesting to see. At minimum. Is there anything up here? I don't think there is. Nah. Alright, let's go. Now we go up here, which I think is the next... I think this is the last room? I think there's more to it than that I'm seeing. But other than that, should be fine. Yeah. Alright. Everything shouldn't be that hard to deal with. Yep. Mistral is thankfully at a safe distance to where she can heal without too much hassle. Just need to pop a heal every now and again. Okay. There we are. Alright. Oh, okay.
In due time.
Interesting. Alright, well. I think I've figured out why the reason I've been slowing down so recently. The key that I'm using to try and speak with, along with space, makes the game slow down just a tiny fraction of a bit. Which kinda hampers everything as I move along. I don't think it's the key problem, but it is one of the problems. Alright. I think this is the last bit, but we'll definitely check the area behind us next. Okay, Wolf is looking like it needs some heals. So I'll quickly do that. Okay. Let's go.
Their life ends here.
Okay, Falcon Eyes are fine. Oof. The damage, though, that's not good. Getting a quick heal. Oh my goodness. Okay. What's with all the hits? How is Steven getting swamped? With a 37 AC, no less. That's absurd for a hit. Oh well. Okay. It's probably the quick spiders themselves that are doing it. Okay. Alright, let's just get the AoE. We're going to want Mistral to have the Swift Tactician ability up, so that way then it minimizes harm. Getting a bit slow. Okay, there we go. I guess they just got some lucky hits off on us. It's not too bad though. We'll live. It's just a bit of damage that we can heal from, no less. As long as we have spells, we're fine. Alright, we've managed to get a Wand of Heroism for our troubles. That is going to be a fantastic usage, or a fantastic item to use. Although, now that I think about it, once we go over that, secret door, I do believe there is something significant that we're going to have to overcome. But if we do overcome it, and we are able to manage, then I'm confident we can handle that Kraglonorm that we ran away from last session. At least that's my thoughts on it, anyways. Healing is running low. Oof. Well, hopefully it's enough. Yeah, alright, let's go. Okay, this should be where he is, I think. So let's quickly save. Alright, let's go. Monastic Divas, Reckless Satyr Bowman. Okay, let us buff then. We're gonna want Reduced Person, Enlarged Person, Enlarged Person, here we go. And then we'll give it to Samuel, who is also going to join in the fray. We give out the blurs next. Here we go. Okay, that's the blurs. Oh, Sundowner is also somebody. Do I want to enlarge or reduce? I'm probably going to go enlarge, because he's probably going to need that range more than anything. And hey, he'll do more damage, so that's a plus. Alright, Sundowner. Ah, nuts. Okay, whatever.
Time's not waiting.
I'll take care of it.
Mistral. Give out Shield of Faith. And remove fear. Done. Okay.
No mistake.
I stand ready.
One more. Bless. Save. Actually, hold on.
Adventures await. My skills
Steven,
are absolute.
give you a shield. Alright, save. And now we can engage.
Their life ends here.
Alright, the Weary Traveler's over there. That's fine though. We'll live. We'll focus on the Monastic Diva, I think. Okay, they're focusing Mistral. We don't want that. We want Steven to be the focus here.
This will
hurt.
Okay. Have Samuel rage. The wolf is already going off his tripstry, so let's have him focus now. Okay, that is fire. Pain. We'll have the Monastic Diva be focused on next. The Weary Traveler has been killed. Perfect. Monastic Diva will come next. Heck yeah. Almost done. And now we just have the Satyr. Good. Now, we will have to rush this tiny bit left, but that is only because we have buffs that we need to keep up. Yeah, they're only going to last 3 minutes, so I've got to be quick with this. Okay. Alright, I've managed to get the Shield of the Weary Traveler, a belt, a buckler, and a rapier. There are words scribbled on the inside of the shield. Remember who you are. This dungeon creates illusions of delight. In them you're a divine emperor of the Fey world, and I don't judge you for enjoying this, but always, always come back. You're not a deity. You're Balzess, a boy from Apara. Remember how you ran naked from the dogs. Remember how you were practicing to confess your love to a girl when you accidentally blew up her pet turtle. Remember what a fool you made of yourself before the academics in Kaer Maga. You are not without fault. Remember who you are, or the illusions will devour you, just as they did that pathetic dragon who imagines himself the guardian and protector of this place. All he's ever done is feed heroes to the abyss. You must find a way back up, and punch him in his silver snout for what he's done to you, and so many others. You must find a way back up. Maybe not right now, but eventually. Do not forget. Huh. Okay. Interesting. And now we are left with the Belt of Incredible Dexterity for a reward. Now, there's a few choices I can go for here. I can give it to Sundowner, increase his attacks, chances of hitting. I could give it to Monsoon, so his accuracy with his Kinetic Blast goes even higher. Because he will be gaining a... Well, range-wise, he's already getting a plus 14. That increases by That increases, I think, when dealing with Kinetic Blast specifically. So it's actually a 15. So he's got a good hit currently. I think what I need is to give Sundowner this belt, so he has a higher dexterity rating. So that way he can hit better. That means overall more sneak attacks. Alright, and there's a Keen Rapier as well, so that is also something. Alright, this path should be blocked, I do believe. Yep. A shroud of swirling darkness blocks the path. It is surrounded by maddening voices. Whispering, crackling, screaming, incoherent phrases in unknown languages. I see. Okay. Let's grab World Nature if we can. Received item. No, wait, no. Never mind. I got Cat's Grace. Plus 4 to Dexterity. That's not bad, I guess. Alright, let's get going. This should be the last thing that we have to deal with, and it's probably the most lethal that we have to worry about. I think, anyways, if I recall correctly. Not this area in particular, but there is an area there. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go.
I am never wrong.
Okay. Okay. Okay, who are they focusing on? Oh, the fear is actually getting him. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, that's one elemental down. Here comes the rest. Alright. Pop. Miss. That's unfortunate. But that's fine. We'll live. Okay, how's the, yeah, it's going well, I'd like to think. Give Swift Tactician... Well, no,
You
actually.
should have run.
We'll save Swift Tactician. Ah, boy. Okay. How far have I... Okay. Ah, man. Alright, I guess we're fighting here. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, how's the shield looking? Shield's on top. Alright, Inspire Courage. Monastic Diva first. We'll focus Stephen Armstrong on going on the Satyr. In fact, I might actually focus him closer, so
This will hurt.
okay. I guess that's something. Fire. Let us give you the... There we go. Dazzling display for the fear. Kind of wish the damage wasn't that much, but that's fine. We'll live with it. Getting a bit slow, so we'll have to pause and keep moving. Hopefully it doesn't lead to death with Steven, but eh. We'll see. Okay. That just leaves the Weary Traveler. Let's just get the regen, why not? There we go. Alright, done.
In due time.
We've killed the Weary Traveler. We've got his items. We will now heal for the first part. That's for sure. Price in descending order, obviously. There we go. 6 healings. Get some cure moderate scrolls on. Do the same for Mistral. There we go. That'll have to do. The belt specifically will go to... You know what? I'm actually going to give it to Monsoon instead. Increase the chance of hitting by 1 point is better than nothing, I'd say. Alright, Lore Nature. Might as well do that. Who's doing it? I guess Compson? Alright. Okay, let's go. We've managed to get Foresight instead, which is a +2 insight bonus to AC and Reflex. Ooh, that's juicy. Ooh, that's gonna have a lot.
I'm there.
Okay. We'll quickly disable the trap. Ourselves, or quickly organize ourselves. Have a quick save. Replacing the Tenebrous Depths Part 1 there. We'll do a quick pause to see what's what on our gear. Can't really do much, so... Yeah. we'll just do what we can. Steven's gonna take the brunt. Quickly get the AoE in. Okay, the fear has controlled the huge water elemental here. So I have to be aware of that, unfortunately. Okay, it's focusing Mistral. Let's have... Samuel's not going to be able to rage because he's fatigued. For another 6 seconds. Kind of sucks, but that's fine. Mistral, we're going to want to give heals to Steven. So pop that heal while we can. Alright, give a heal to Samuel while he's unconscious. There we go. Sundowner, why are you doing this?
Pile on.
Okay, they're both focusing Steven currently, so that's a good thing. That said, the freezing is going to be annoying. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Samuel, I'd like you to consume some Cure Moderates to hold off the freezing. Wait, hold on, that's cold damage. I have Resist Cold. Okay. Even still, pot up. Might be worth it. Get another pot just in case. Yeah, no pain, but still. Get some space in there. What the heck happened there? That was a blast. Okay. Well then. Alright.
It's time to act.
Get Steven in there. Get the AoE off. Yeah, let's just get the Bless off, I think. Just a key thing here to start with. There we go. Oh, they're gonna fucking... Or, language, sorry. They're gonna focus Sundowner. I almost said Fundowner, to be honest. That was weird. God. Okay. Seems their focus is exclusively Steven or the Wolf, which is the most appropriate action. Okay. Seems they're only going in a corridor here as well, so that's nice. Saves us from having to worry too much. Get the fear off again, just to make sure things are going well. Ah, the fear. Okay, dazzling displays back on. Come on, hit the water elemental. Why is it going so slow? Oh well, no big deal. As long as it's going fast now, it should be fine. There we go. Now we've cleared the area. Of at least this area, anyways. Managed to get a flaming flail because of it. Which is nice. There doesn't appear to be anything else. I thought there was more, but I guess not? Is it over here? If not, it's no big deal. It just means I can't go any further down. But I was fairly certain there was like one more area to this dungeon. Oh well. Nothing more. Let's just go. Alright. With that, that is the Tenebrous Depths done for now. As the game progresses, we'll eventually get to see more results of that. But yeah, that's gonna be nice to see. Oh, and I'm actually gonna do something interesting next stream. I'm not sure if I want to spoil it now or not, but I will say this much. There's going to be some new characters introduced. Some you may know. I found something in the dungeon that makes me doubt your sincerity. You see anxiety in the dragon's pearly eyes. You have the right to doubt, but be assured that my intentions are pure. I hide nothing from you. Tell me what you found and I will clear away your doubts. Look at the shield. The weary traveler believed that you were just another victim of self-delusion, much as he was. The dragon sighs loudly, filling the air with a shivering cold. Look at his handwriting. Look at the large letters and exclamation points. By the message alone, it is clear. He was already losing his mind. It would seem that when his fantasies of divine greatness released his mind, he descended into paranoid delusion, and he imagined me the cause of all his troubles. Alas, his was an exceptional mind, but at the moment he was writing this, he was already incurably ill. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have doubted you. I've handled the weary traveler. He was a brave one. His mind so sharp and curious. His soul so noble. What a pathetic creature the cave turned him into. Well, his time of mockery and dishonor is finally at an end. The tired hero finally received what he came for. Deathly peace. A rush of madness has passed, and the veil of darkness has been drawn. I managed to go further than before into the dungeon, without the risk of becoming a puppet to the forces of evil. I've returned with some powerful items. I think they'll be of interest to you. I've encountered a strange obstacle in the caves. It's made of swirling darkness. Do you know anything about it? What you describe seems like a palpable shroud of madness. Other heroes sometimes meet such obstacles. Alas, I know not how to pass it. However, the shroud is known to disperse over time. I would advise that you pause your descent for a while and wait. I need supplies. Let's see what you got. New things you got. Price from descending order. You ain't got anything good. Okay. Let's just offer the random doodads here and there. Set the price to descending order. Sell off anything mundane for the most part. And we will dip. Alright. That, I think, is it. There we go. Let's go. We don't need to talk to, the honest guy. He's something. But we won't worry about him. But with that, we've basically done the first part of the Tenebrous Depths. So we won't have to worry too much about that just yet. Rather, we can now look towards the future. Alright, let's see. We've got to finish the putting the dead man to rest. We don't need to worry about the dungeon anymore. All that's left is the mushrooms for the mud bowl. So we need to go to the... We just need to go down to the... Yeah, we just need to go back to the Swamp Witch's hut again. And we should be good to go at that point. So here's what we're going to do for the trail. We're going to go this direction, I think. It appears that the kingdom has got a... Actually, let's do this real quick before we do go anywhere. Just in case. So that way I can see if the edict succeeded or failed. So I'm doing a bit of scape scumming here, but this is important, put simply. If I don't do this, then it's possible a edict might fail and unrest will increase, which is a very bad thing in our case. Okay, let's save. We will just make this a different save as part of Stream 15 for the sake of it. Okay. Gonna go down this path here, and hopefully we'll get into a location where we can... Okay, that's outside my territory. I should be able to cross here. Let's check it out first, the edict, to see if I succeeded anyways. Alright, try to avoid. Alright, how's our edict looking? Perfect, the opportunity has been completed successfully. It seems we still got troublemakers though, and that will arise in Rova. But we do have cheap publicity. Let us get Tristan on that. I'd preferably like to wait until we can get the problem sorted here. Let's see, what advisors do we have? I'd prefer somebody with more charisma. Yeah, nobody's fitting that role aside from... Alright. Okay, so it's between Octavia and Valerie, period. Well, Valerie's probably just going to be the best here, so I'll just leave her as is for now. Yeah, so we'll try and resolve that problem as soon as we can, but I wholly doubt it. I wholly doubt we're going to get to it at that point. Okay, so let's see. There's no crossing here, so that's unfortunate. So the next best thing is to just take the shorter path here and try to go that route. It might be shorter, it might be longer, I haven't decided. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Let's keep going. Gonna want to go this direction. Down here. I think we deal with the bandits while we're at it. We're there, or at least we're nearby anyways, so... Okay. Let us camp. Only we're going to require 9 hours. Thankfully, we can make Galgora go, which will help travel. Got the rations we need. Camouflage successful. Cooked correctly. And protection's good. Perfect. Let us enter the camp location where the bandits are. Buff up and kick some butts. And of course get some nice goodies here and there. Okay, let us enlarge everybody, but... well, actually, no.
It is done.
Enlarge Samuel. Enlarge Mistral. And reduce the other two. Okay, come on. That should be faster, but that's fine. Alright, reduce Steven, as well as Sundowner. Leave Mage Armor for now. Give Bark Skin to these guys. Well, actually, do I?
No stopping now.
No. Let's give Bark Skin to Steven, though. Yeah, let's give Bark Skin to those two for now. And let's just go. It'll do. It'll do for now.
In due time.
Okay. Hey! You all leaving some for me, right? Just stand, look out, like you were told. The man's voice carries a weight of command. He seems to be the leader of these bandits. His bushy beard is matted, and remnants of the last day's meals are still evident in it. Quit your whining. We always take care of our own, don't we? Says a disheveled, rotund woman with a round face. Right you are. When have we ever mistreated you, Shorty? The short ratty man, whose filthy strands of hair do little to obscure his prominent bald spots, doesn't even try to watch the road. His eyes are locked on the sight of his companions rummaging through their most recent haul of obviously stolen loot. The bandit leader looks up and jumps with start when he sees you, his sole eye wide in disbelief. Shorty, you ass! You're supposed to watch the road! Shorty spins to face you, finally noticing your presence. Hey, someone's coming! Grab your blades! He yells belatedly. Hey, hold on, everyone. The bandit leader says as he sheaths the sword he's drawn for a moment ago. And Shorty, stop your foaming. Look here, it's our glorious Baron himself. Come now, bow down. Everyone bow down. The bandit leader bows low, a smirk showing through his bushy beard. The rest of the bandits clumsily repeat the gesture, all except Shorty, who can only glance back and forth, unable to comprehend the situation. There's no place for bandits in my baronry. What's that now? The bandit leader feigns surprise. Always been a place for us here before, but now it's up and disappeared? We've been associating with the Stag Lord's band, but since you went ahead and beat the stag out of him, we're left on our own. So now you gotta take us in, Good Grace. We'd be even better with a strong leader. You wish to enter my services? Aye, Your Grace. We're ready and willing to serve. We'll take the pledge right now if you want. We'll kiss your boots, your ass, whatever you need. We're sick to death hiding in the woods and sleeping in dirt. Why be bandits when we could take from traders legal-like? Collect taxes, he means, Your Grace. The rotund woman clarifies. All for the glory of Your Grace, of course, the bandit leader says with a grin. Hey, what are you saying? Shorty shakes his head in confusion. If that's a Baron, the only job he'll have for us is his noose tighteners. I say we cut him down and call it a day. Shut your trap, Shorty. I beg your pardon, Your Grace. Dumb as a doornail he is. Just joined our company but recently. Now, do I want to do this is the question. Do I want bandits running things? Not really. I don't know. Alright, I'll hire you. The baronry has been lacking manpower recently. but all the taxes you collect will go to the Baronry's treasury. As you command, boss, your grace. The bandit's leader's face is almost glowing with joy. We'll finish sorting things out here, then head straight to your capital. Everyone, you best thank his grace now. Thank you, your grace. Hurrah for his grace. Thanks, your grace. Good. Well, I guess I got some people under me now. Oh, that's a Wand of Cure Light Wounds. That's fantastic. That's 31 heals. Perfect. And we even got Thorax Pendant, so that's nice. That's a bit of gold for us. There's additional gold here. Always nice. Anything else around here before I leave? I would assume so, given the area. But you never know. That's why you gotta be thorough in these sorts of situations. Especially in the woodlands. Okay, is there anything? I don't think there is. Nope. Okay, that's it. I guess I got some bandits for some workers. To a degree. Alright, with that, we can keep moving. We can just go straight forward, I think, over there. Yeah, we just need to go to the Swamp's hideout. Deal with that quest. Turn in some of the other quests, and then we'll be good. Essentially. Yep, we'll be entering the location. And then we've got a buff up, handle those spirits, and then figure out who we're going to give it to. Okay.
I do what I must.
Let us go over here. We'll sort that out. Then we'll grab the coins, and then we'll decide between the Spectre and the Ghoul who receives them. Alright. Hello, Badam. Here are your black rattlecaps. The old woman smells the mushrooms and takes a small bite. She chews on it slowly for a moment, then grins, a gleam in her eye. Strong. These will be good, alright. Alright, farewell. Okay. That is the mushrooms for the Mud Bowl. And now we have one last task. Okay. With this in mind, we're going to want Resist Energy Communal. We are going to want Protection from Alignment Communal? No, we're going to want Remove Fear, or the Remove Fear spell. That is going to help significantly. We're going to want Shield of Faith on, I guess, the wolf.
I am prepared.
Monsoon, you're going to put Bark Skin on the wolf, or Blade Wolf, as he is technically called.
I'll make my own legend.
Thompson, you enlarge Mistral. And Samuel. You shall reduce the personage of Stephen. And Mage Armor the wolf. Stephen will pop up Barkskin. And we will have you place Barkskin on Sundowner, specifically. And we'll have it on Samuel? Samuel or Mistral? Let's see. Mistral, because I believe she has a +1 pendant, not a +2. So she'll get more benefit of this. And now we get Blur on everybody. Okay. With that, give the buff out. we go. And I might as well get protection from arrows. There we go. Alright, give out the Bless spell. Mistral should be fine. But I will give aid to Stephen. And the wolf. And Samuel.
I'll take care of it.
Let us save now that we're buffed up, actually. I'm probably going to want the shield spell, though. So let's quickly do that. Alright, let's go. Alright, knock on the lid. Okay, well. Drive on the lid. Done. Okay, the electricity goes forward. There should be more, yep, as I figured. But thankfully, the electricity is not that bad.
This will hurt!
Yep, the electricity will shoot away from us, and the war wisps will be easy to take out. We should be good. Alright, that just leaves coins with Wilbur's name. And an old coin from Dark Age, the name is scribbled on it. Caliatropisa. Wait, hold on. Okay, so I got 2 coins with Wilbur's name. And 1 with Calitropisa's.
I'm there.
Interesting. Take a look at these coins. We found them at the bottom of a well. Ugh, foul evil that is. She spits on the floor. I don't know which magic that is, but it has the feel of a curse. Or something even worse. Keep it away from me. Alright. So, at this point there's a choice. We can either talk to... There's basically 2 choices here. We can either talk to the ghoul and give it to him, or we can give it to somebody else. We found some coins at the bottom of the well. Here, have a look. The dead man starts to shake, either with silent laughter or with silent sobs. He cannot tell. Yes. There. I see. He points at the 2 coins. These. Give me these. I've got some more questions for you first. Alright, well... now I just gotta figure out what I do with the cursed coins. I can either give them to the ghoul, or I can give them to the ghost. Either way, it seems like both are, it really just comes down to choice at that point, right? So... Hello, Spectre. An old man. I've opened the well and scattered the will-o-wisps. You did, and I still can't rest. So it wasn't those lights after all. I must have done something wrong then. Or maybe I had to do something, but didn't? Damn it all, if only I could remember. I found some coins in the well. Here, have a look. The ghost studies the coins for several moments, then turns to you, his face grief-stricken. That's what it's all about. That's why I can't ring or rest. Oh, dark things, dark sins. What do these coins mean? They're a curse. It's a legend in these parts. It was said if you bore hatred in your heart, hatred so fierce it could burn another soul, all you would need to do is etch your enemy's name into the coin and cast it into the cursed well. It would be the end of them. The ghost nods. And the end of you as well. Curses carry a heavy price. If you hate another more than you love your own life, well, your life is forfeit already. Whose names are on these coins? Wilbur, That's me. And I thought I had no enemies at all. And here we're two who wanted me gone from this world. These coins, look at them. The inscription was done by different hands. And that second one, the second, Callistrophia, sounds familiar. Aye, right, that's a dryad, my daughter's new love. Someone must have hated her so much that he was willing to doom his own immortal soul to get rid of her and me. Okay, interesting. I guess this Yabo Dorsey was the one who cursed us. Her for stealing his bride, and me for letting it happen. Nasty, nasty sins, but who else would wish me dead? I've got no slightest idea about that. What keeps you from your eternal rest? Here they are. These coins just won't let me go. Those with my name on it. They are symbols of a curse. I was hated not by one, but by two persons. Their hatred is the rope that ties me to this world and keeps me awake. I don't know if a curse like that can be lifted, but do me a favor. Put the coins on the altar of Rastil. It's nearby, in the temple ruins. Maybe my god will take mercy on me. Let me rest at last. Look at this letter. It is written by the same hand as your name on the coin. After reading the letter, the old man shakes his hand. He's devastated. Oh, Naita, Naita, what have you done? And what have I done? Such an old fool. The ghost raises his grief-stricken eyes at you. While I was alive, I was a coward. A coward and a liar. That's how it went. On one hand, I felt Dorsey was a good man, a reliable man, a much better match for my daughter than some dryad. On the other hand, it would bring misfortune on me, on us, the village to refuse the Fae. And my Naita, she truly loved the dryad. What was I left to do? If I gave her to Dorsey, the Fae would seek revenge. If I gave her to the Fae, Dorsey would seek revenge. I used to give advice, but I couldn't heed it myself. I was a fool. The ghost speaks slower, as if hearing his own story for the first time. I lied to Dorsey, saying the Fae threatened me. Then I lied to my daughter, telling her Dorsey had pursued me. Then I waited for the situation to solve itself, and it did. Dorsey grew to hate me, and so did my own daughter. The ghost shakes his head and closes his eyes. That's enough about the curse. Let us go talk to the ghoul next. Okay. Yeah. Let us go talk to the ghoul and let him know, and see how we deal with this in a rather lawful manner. Was it you who cursed Wilbur and Callistrophia? Cursed. Didn't know. Thought it but a tale. I did know it would work. So it was me. I killed that beast from the forest. And my Naita too. And her bastard of a father. The whole village, and me along with it. It's all my fault. I do not deserve rest. The headman, he's old like me. Take these coins to him. Give him his final rest. I'll stay. Here. Where did you learn to curse people? Nowhere. Just a tale, an old one. Everyone knew it, but no. Hold on. I recall now. I had the dream of a maiden. She told me to inscribe the names on the coins, throw them into a well, and justice will be served. I thought her a good omen. Who else has cursed Wilbur besides you? The dead man stares at the coins inscribed by the other hands. Don't know. Alright. Well, I think it's best if we... I think we'll just place the coins over in Erastil's pedestal here. I'll just go from there. I think that's for the best anyways. That's my thoughts anyways. Good day, Spectre. Alright. Put the coins on Erastil's altar. You place the coins on the altar. For a moment nothing happens. Then the coins evaporate silently, steaming away to mist. The ghost watches the coins evaporate to mist, almost in disbelief. At last, you have my gratitude. I feel tired. The ghost blinks, and you notice his silhouette is blurring slightly, evaporating as the coins did, but more slowly. But I must reward you. Somehow. I've got nothing except for... Wait. Under that boulder. I hid something there years ago. I have no need of it now. For me, it is time to rest. And with that, the ghost dissolves into thin air. Whether it's a good deed or a bad, who knows? Okay, grab a phylactery of positive channeling. That gives an additional 2d6 if I have the channel feature. Now, that would be good if I had the healing channel ability, but I don't. So it kinda sucks right now. Alright, the ghoul is left. We've destroyed the coins to give final rest to the ghost of the old man. That's good. Let him rest. And for me, everything is lost. So, destroy this body.
This should do
Understood. There we go. Rip, man. Well, I guess that it was bound to happen, so whatever. Got a Masterwork hand axe out of it, and that's all the quests. I believe side quests as well. Done. We've managed to save the child as well, so that's a plus. I guess that leaves, let's see. We just got to talk to the boy's mother at the capital. And then we're basically done. We've explored the dungeon, and all that's left is kingdom quests, and we can easily do those. So yeah, that's the majority of everything done. And the rest we can just do on our own time. But I'd like to get into Kingdom Edict stuff. So we'll probably do a bit of that, and once the edicts are done, we're probably going to call stream. So, yeah, just a bit of micromanagement left to go. Alright, let's yeetus deletus. Okay, with that, we'll ignore everything else and we'll get back to Tuskdale. So we're going to quickly save Kingdom Management, and we will zoom over. Alright, that's the next thing. Hopefully we manage to succeed in this. It's the day 30 of Erastus.
March, march. All I do is march.
Okay, come on. Ignore the fatigue. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, Ragongar has completed the problem successfully. That's a good thing. Alright, You've got troublemakers, so we want to do the Rova quest first. And then we got problems with taxes. Ooh, that's... okay, interesting. Let's claim that. We will save to make sure we're good. How's projects looking? Alright, we should be fine. Alright, let us go. We enter. Let us start by going to the tavern specifically, because we will need to do that in order to turn in the prior quest. And then, only then, will we be back in the throne room, and we can start organizing things a little better. As soon as the peasant woman sees you, she falls to her knees, trying to kiss your hand. "Oh, your grace, our deliverer, you saved him. You rescued my little one. What we ever done without you? Every day until the day I die, I shall pray to all the gods for your health." And that's that. That is the Lost Child quest done. And from here, we can dip. Oh, that appears to be something. Might as well grab it. Alright, let's go. To the throne room. Alrighty tighty. Here we are.
Adventures can wait.
A problem demands your personal attention, your grace. Your acquaintance, Oleg, has been refusing to pay his taxes for months now, even though his trading post is located in your lands. The fool didn't realize he should have come to you immediately, but even so, please lend him your ear. What's the matter, Oleg? Oleg grimaces, making a clear effort to not spit on the floor. Since the moment you founded this baronry, your grace, I became your subject. He grits his teeth, but I'm still also a subject of the Aldori in Restov. When you brought down the Stag Lord, I thought my troubles were over, but no. Oleg shakes his head. My whole life, I've paid taxes to Restov. Now, on top of that, your tax collectors darken my doorstep. Oleg, which would you rather swear allegiance to, Restov or myself? Oleg looks like he's surprised to be asked. He thinks for a moment, and you realize he's making an extraordinary effort to be polite. Forgive me, your grace, but regardless of what banner they fly, all tax collectors are little more than bandits to me. Advisors, thoughts? Your grace, the Aldori sword lords are true allies to the backbone of the baronry. I would hope you still value Lady Jarmandi's support and won't let such a short-term interests undermine our alliance. Oleg is more important than a few months' worth of taxes. Collecting now would ruin that kind and honest, if somewhat clueless man. Please keep that in mind, your grace. We won't collect any taxes from Oleg this month. Let him go. I'll discuss the matter of Oleg's fealty with the sword lords in Restov, so we can determine whether he should be bound to them or me. Oleg smiles faintly. Well, I thank you, your grace. He bows awkwardly, then rises embarrassed. That's most just of you. Cassil bows his head. A wise decision. Should you wish, I will write Lady Jarmandi myself and explain the matter to her. Perhaps she'll agree to a sensible sharing of taxes between Baronry and Restov. Yeah. I'm certain we can reach an agreement with Jarmandi and acquire the trading post in short order, without any direct conflict with the Sword Lords. Sounds about right. Easy as can be. Oh. Okay. And with that, now we can start getting into the Kingdom affairs. So let's do a quick save, because we're going to have to grease the wheels, essentially. or in quotations, we're going to have to grease it. But thankfully, now that that's done, we have a choice. We can either rank up, which is probably for the best, because otherwise things are just going to get harder on us. We can work to expand territory instead, if we so desire, but I do not think we should do that just yet until we accumulate more funds. So instead, we're going to upgrade Valerie. We'll quickly save just to be sure. I'd like to go into inventory. Actually, I might actually go out of this just to go into the inventory. Yeah, so if I go into inventory, I want to focus on Kanara to start with. We'll level her up. I think her focus was intelligence? Was it intelligence? I don't know. You know what? Let's close that. I'm not too worried about that. Yes, close that. Let's see. So, for the Magus here, we don't need that. We need Dragon Disciple. I do believe the focus was strength here, so keep to that. There we go. We'll grab, I guess, Expeditious Retreat might be the best. Corrosive Touch is also an option. Let's go Expeditious Retreat, and we've got 2 tier 3 spells, so let's grab Vampiric Touch and Displacement, because that's a good protection. We're going to want to level up Tristan. He should be focusing into... I guess I could have him focus into something else. What do I focus him in, then? I should at least have him at level 6 for Ecclesiurge, I think, for the extra healing. There we go, level 5. Alright. Spell focus, no. Let's just get extra channeling, I think. Extend spell. We're gonna want, I think, Empower and Maximize. Actually, no. Let's not get Empower and Maximize. Let's just get more channels. Why not? Get level 6 Cleric. That's the key thing here. Okay. Alright, Lex level. Here we go. Oh no, we want a different class, I think. Yeah, we want a different class. We don't want level 7 Ecclesiurge. And Holy Lance is not something we're going to be using, so let's ignore that. Rather, we should focus on Mystic Theurge, which is going to require an Arcane class. And because we're dealing with a Cleric with... what is it? Is it Spontaneous Casting? I don't think it is. I think it's Prepared Casting, so let's go Druid, I guess. For the fun of it, let's just go Face Speaker, I guess? Yeah, Face Speaker. Why not? Let's have an Animal Companion, and we can have him have a... I don't know. Let us go with a Mastodon, because why not? And we will focus into Arcana next, because that is what we need. Boon Companion. The abilities of your Animal Companion are calculated as though your class were 4 levels higher, so maximum effective level equal to your character level. That is pretty good. that will make it a level 5 companion compared to what I've got right now. Now it'll be level 6. Okay. I do believe level 3 is what I need. I need, for Mystic Theurge, I need Arcana 3, so yep, I was right on that. I'm going to need Wisdom in particular. Oh, I chose Scaling for Charisma on Druid. Oops. Oh well. I just need to focus Wisdom, that's all. Well, actually, do I use Charisma for the edicts, don't I? Whatever. I've got a Mastodon, though, so that's a plus. Alright, so Tower Shield Specialist. Let's go Paladin for her. Because I think we need Charisma, mainly. We can't get Paladin, so forget that. But we should probably get something that scales with Charisma. Let us get a... I don't know. I guess stick fighter. Why not? The goal here is to increase her charisma, significantly so that way her edicts are a little better. But otherwise, anything goes. There we go. Weapon proficiency, Bastard Sword. Don't need it though. Combat mobility? No. Well, it might be helpful actually, considering I do a lot of mobility movements, but it's not something they need to worry about because I don't use her in combat enough. Keep persuasion up. There we go. Hammer the Gap, I guess. Not too focused on it. Level 8 fighter. Charisma of 16. There we go. And we'll get more perception. Why not? Greater shield focus. Boom. Alright, I think that'll help. Let's put on some equipment though. We're going to want to give Valerie the flamboyant hat for now, to give her more charisma for her edicts and whatnot. We've got intelligence, wisdom, so 2 intelligence and 1 wisdom. We're going to want to give wisdom to Tristan, because that'll help his edicts. We're going to want a belt of strength for Ragongar. Jathal we'll have to worry about later, because I think we need to make her a dexterity build for making it effective. And I gotta check who I've got in positions and what they scale off of. Alright, I've got Jubilist in the position of Treasurer, which I do believe is 4. Yeah. Jubilist is 4, so he probably has the highest currently. So keep it Jubilist. Well, actually, hold on. Let's see. Alright, we'll stick with Jubilist. Ragongar is Strength for General, I believe. High Priest is Wisdom. Counselor is also Wisdom. So Counselor and High Priest should be Wisdom. Regent should be Charisma. General is Strength, and Intelligence is Treasurer. So that should be the focus of what I should be focusing on. At least that's what I believe is going on here. So we will focus on Jubilist. He is now level 8 as an alchemist. We are going to want... extend potion... No. Alright. Let us grab fast bombs. Keep to the allocations accordingly. Boost up intelligence, as that is his key ability. Oh, we got 4 more points that we can invest. We're going to put that into just everywhere. 1 point everywhere. Why not? And heroism. Nope. Protection from arrows communal. Okay. That is Jubilus set up. Now we need Harem to be set. We will level up to level 8 Cleric. Points there. Wisdom to 20. And we will give him a... we need to give Jubilus the headband of Fast Int. Belt him Credible Dexterity. I can either give that to Ukundayo, or I can give it to Jathal in the near future. But I will worry about that later. Okay. That should be as much maximizing as I can do for my companions to make their edicts a little more successful. So let's quickly save, because we're about to do an edict. And we'll see if it's successful, which I assume it's going to be. It's just gonna be tedious. Is there anything I can do here? Restoration to a Taldan Mine. Trade agreement with Mivon. Pillage to Temple, definitely not. Suratova trade route. Community economy and 1 BP per week. 100, 1 BP per week with Mivon. Let us do the Talon Mine project. Training, curses, nope, rank up. Support to Treasurer's position, but we're not going to do that just yet. Rather, we're going to support the region's efforts. So, let's save once more just to be sure, because we've set things in motion. Let's do this. Okay, what we got? Okay. We have completed the community upgrade. Cheap publicity has been completed. Problem of troublemakers has been sorted. And the research on Davik Nettle has been sorted. Let's see. What was the curse thing? Hold on. I want to actually read that. Here we go. It appears that curses are a mystery. Little understood magical phenomenon. They can have devastating effects on their victims, but the source of their power is virtually unknown. Oh, it basically just... yeah. Now that the Under-Engineer's curse has been lifted, it might be prudent to study it and... yeah, okay. So basically it doesn't explain anything. High Priest seeks your audience. Hands of Gold, an opportunity. Trade taxes, a problem. And a mysterious cult is surfacing. Let's see, trade taxes, we'll leave Tristan to solve that. The mysterious cult, we'll leave Valerie to solve that. The Hands of Gold is an opportunity for Grigongar. And the High Priest seeks my advice. I can either take the opportunity, or I can support my general's endeavors, which I'm probably going to do first. But first, let's see what the High Priest wants of us, because everything was good and perfect for us for that, you know, small time. Harem mumbles to himself, pulling on his beard. Finally, he notices you. Stephen Armstrong, allow me to speak for those who cannot protect themselves in their faith. The priest of Arostil and the priests of other gods, they've all turned against the ancient faiths that once flourished in the stolen lands. Now, long since passed into eternity, their final traces are the ancient shrines and idols, which lay hidden among the swamps and woods, symbols of transience and decay. They wish to demolish these idols. They seek to destroy with fire and chisel all that would remind them that all things must come to an end. Harem strokes his beard broodingly. Whoever it was that once worshipped these idols, their faith deserves our respect. It is your decision, but I would not destroy these ritual places just because the god they are devoted to isn't well known. I myself serve such a god, often described by ignorant tongues. Leave the idols where they stand. Some worships them, and we've no right to interfere. Harem nods gravely. That is the right decision, Stephen Armstrong. Besides, we got rewarded by a ruby long ago by eating a bug. So, must not be all that bad, right? Probably one of the creepier things I've done, but yeah, whatever. And that just leaves Hands of Gold, but we're not going to take that opportunity just yet. Rather, we're going to support... Oh, we can either support the High Priest or the General. Ooh. Getting the Divine would actually not be that bad, so I might actually... Yeah, let's have Ragongar handle that. With 75% chance to success. We'll get a rank up on the High Priest. How's economy looking? Rebuild the temple? That's gonna take 60 days. Okay, no. Alright, let's save. Because this is gonna be a biggin. And we're gonna just save scum until we get a full success route. That's the goal. Because the more successes, the better. Okay. Divine has reached rank 2. Perfect. Trade taxes are a triumph. Hands of Gold, successful. The restoration of the Talden Mine has increased our BP gains. Nice. All that's left is the Mysterious Cult, but that's fine. Jathal is demanding an audience with the Baron. Letter for the Ruler. Counselor waits in the throne room. Tragedy at the Mine. Ooh. Okay. And Event of the Month. Okay. Let us start by allocating Jubilist to the mines. The stone merchants have jacked up the prices and construction materials are running short. Okay. Alright. Let us save just to be sure before we go into things. Alright. To throne room. There is a look of determination on Tristan's face. I bring bad news from your subjects. Today, one of our citizens stopped me in the streets and asked me to tell you something of import. Tristan ponders for a while, as if he doesn't dare continue. You see, one of the traders, who today sells imported specialties in the capital, has not always led an honest life. Under the Stag Lord, he helped the bandits sell stolen goods, for a percentage, of course. This scoundrel was far from the fort on the day you struck a decisive blow against the Stag Lord and his band. And today, he continues trading in plain view of those he's recently helped rob. I never rush to judgment, but you must at least arrest the man, to question him and give him a chance to repent. Think of those who see him in the streets every day, walking free and unpunished for his crimes. The people appeal to you for justice, Baron. Okay. Eh, fuck it. Arrest a shifty merchant immediately. He'll answer for selling stolen goods, even if it happened before my time. I shall order this merchant to be detained. Of course, we will fully investigate all these rumors and get to the truth before we judge him. Level the people. Heck yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Enno, a half-elf merchant who recently appeared in the capital, falls to the floor in front of you. Jaethal stands beside him, looking quite unlike her normal self, usually cold and stiff. The face of the undead elf now burns with rage. Despite his nearness to his furious undead captor, Enno looks concerned, but unafraid. If you allow me to speak, I can explain everything. I hope you can, Half-Blood. Otherwise, Jaethal hisses and turns to you. Have I told you the sad story of my death? It is sad, most of all, because I do not remember how my life ended. I wandered exhausted, though through the wastelands beyond the borders of Keonin, until I could barely see my path. I stopped to rest, or perhaps I lost consciousness. When I came to senses, I heard the call of my goddess returning me to the dead. Was it poison? Magic? Illness? Whatever stole my life away, it left no trace. I thought this mystery would haunt me forever, but then I entered the shop of this half-blood, seeking some reminder of Keonin. And what did I discover there? My very own dagger. Jaethal shows you an elven dagger, with a chipped blade and empty sockets where once gemstones adorned the handle. This dagger disappeared the same night I was taken by death. How could this half-blood have attained it? Let him speak, Jaethal. Anger will not help us learn the truth. That is why, Jaethal pauses, respecting your authority, I have brought this pathetic husker here, rather than getting to the truth out of him of my own methods. The half-elf rises to his feet and sighs, putting his clothes in order. Thank you for allowing me to speak, Your Grace. This story is not very exciting. Certainly not as exciting as the tale of the drunken Gada with the eye of Abagando. Words. Yesterday, north of the city, I stumbled upon a dead boar. There was no one around, but the dagger was protruding from the miserable beast's neck. I don't know why the owner would have left it in the carcass. Perhaps the beast escaped from the hunter, taking along the weapon it had injured. So I inadvertently decided to keep the item I found, thanking my luck and never suspecting the price I'd pay for it. Okay, where did you find this carcass and dagger? In the vicinity of the old sycamore, of course. I'm sure you know that where that tree grows. I found the boar to the west of the sycamore, in the direction of Thorn River. Okay. Enno, you face serious accusations. Are you sure you can say nothing more in your defense? I would be glad to if I could, but alas. The bright yellow-green eyes in the half-elf are calm. The dead boar is my own witness, but I believe in your justice, Baron. I have faith that you will investigate the story and sort everything out. Okay. We will investigate the matter further. Let's start by checking Enno's story and seek out this unfortunate spoor. Jaethal bows gracefully. I am grateful. It's important to me. And you, half-elf, should pray for our success. If you're lying, I shall find a surer way to get the truth from you. Well then. That's spicy. But something we're gonna have to do. Your Grace, today a letter from Bavoy was delivered to the castle. It was written by Frediro Sinnet, a paladin from the Order of the Eternal Rose. It appears that Sir Sinnet is claiming right to one of your companions, who was brought up in his custody. Well, I'll leave it to you to handle this delicate matter. Well then. I guess that's a few new quests for us. But I kind of want to avoid those for now. It's not like we're in a complete rush to handle it. I don't think, anyways. Okay, what do we need to do? We can rank up the Counselor, if we so desire. We can rank up... The cost of building with static loyalty bonus is reduced by 10, so that's an option. We want to rebuild the temple, preferably, so we'll have Harem on that duty, I think. I have a choice between the General. Let's have him take the opportunity instead. General's going to be busy. That just leaves the Counselor for the position, so that is an option. Have we got anything we need to do beyond that, though? Nope, just curses and whatnot. Okay. I think that's it. We'll rebuild the Temple of the Elk first, with 100 BP. We will handle the project in a bit. We will do the event of the month. And we will save real quick. And let us handle this edict, because I'm not going to address the companion quest just yet. We can give it time, I think. Worst case, if we don't, well, whatever. Okay. Loyalty has been increased to 3. The mysterious cult has been solved. The opportunity is a failure, though. So let us load and just save scum it. Kingdom management. This is the only time I'm ever going to save scum, because it is quite literally imperative. If you don't do this, your baronry falls flat. Like, quite literally. That is why it's important to just make sure you get successes, period. Okay. That is not what I wanted, so let's load. We want a full-on success. Okay, come on. Almost there. Just need to hit the double success. Okay. Okay. Mysterious cult success. Opportunity is a success. A triumph, even. So, yeah. That's the points sorted. We've got a letter from Bavoy. Let us save before we do, because the results of those are actually pretty good. Alright, to the throne room. We've received a letter from Bavoy concerning Oleg's trading post. I must admit, Lady Dramani wasn't pleased by a request to surrender jurisdiction over Oleg's trading post to you. The Aldori take matters of allegiance and loyalty very seriously. Nevertheless, I was able to convey your position and clear the air. I believe I'll be able to persuade the Aldori to not demand a year's worth of Oleg's taxes from you. However, repairing the roads falls entirely to us. Thank you, Castle. We'll repair our road. My pleasure, Your Grace. The new road will increase trade with Restov, which should profit everyone involved. True, true. I love that we got the Mastodon now. He's just hiding in the corner, just hanging around. Okay. And that's the letter from Voy handled. And that... Alright, that leaves the Road to Oleg's trading post, which is a 30-day edict. We just need to support the general's endeavors. We can't support the treasure because the tragedy in the mine is going on. Love of the people. Do we need that? Not yet. But we can get Oleg's trading post sorted. And we can get the love of the people sorted. So both can be done. And that should... Okay, let's assign this. Assign this. And we should be good. We'll quickly save just to be sure. And now we will do the Gungar quest. Alright. Now I just got unlocked a secondary stat for the kingdom. Oh, tragedy of the mine is failure, but we will handle that by reloading. Thankfully, we've got it. Okay. Everything's sorted, everybody's allocated. Support the general's endeavors. Hopefully this works. Okay. Success on tragedy of the mine, and love of the people is done. Perfect. General requests an audience. Lindsay has something to discuss. A letter from Maegar Varn. Hands of gold. And that's an opportunity, and a temple for the people. Let us have Jubilist handle that, because our other individuals currently not available for it. Hands of gold. We'll have Tristan handle that. We will quickly save, because this might be important, so let's go to the throne room and start discussing these issues that are prying open just suddenly. Great news, Your Grace. Maegar Varn, Lord of Vonhold, wants to form an alliance with you and establish a trade route between your lands. Here is Lord Varnhold's letter. See for yourself. Most Honorable Baron Stephen Armstrong, this is Maegar Varn, the ruler of the neighboring city of Varnhold, writing. You might remember meeting me at the reception. Our encounter had a powerful effect on me. You're a brave warrior and a wise ruler, which is why I hope to enlist your support and, in the future, form a firm friendship. No matter where the gods or the sword lords have contributed to us being neighbors, I believe that our alliance will be steadfast as a rock. To signify the foundation of our alliance, I invite you to visit Varnhold and see for yourself that my intentions are good. The city is still young, but we have a lot to show our guests. Our cellars are full of wine barrels and our storehouses of grain and cheese. It's easy to reach my city. The path to Varnhold lies in the east, past Lake Silverstep, and over the ridge of the Tors Levanese. Hard to get lost in these parts. Whether you accept my invitation or not, I ask you one more thing. Consider building a route and developing a trade between our lands. I'm convinced that both of us would only benefit from this union. I anxiously wait your visit. Respectfully yours, Baron Maegar Varn. Alright. Not bad. I guess I can see about checking him out. He seems rather amicable. Listen, Stephen Armstrong. Remember about that recruitment? Well, I did that. We have the numbers, but there's no one to command them. Gungar spits through his fangs. We need to find someone these dimwits will fear and obey. Me alone is not enough. You know who we should make commanders? Not those boneheads from Ravoy who dance around there with their pig stickers. No, we should hire spellcasters instead. Our regular bone-breaker troops won't whisper a word against a wizard. They're too afraid of getting lightning thrown in their face. Just imagine what terror they'll bring to the battlefield. Not like those sword lords coral mop the floor of them. Okay. Hire spellcasters as officers. Great. A couple of fried troublemakers, and the rest of your soldiers will toe in the line. At least that's what I like to imagine he's doing. Laughing. Bad news, Your Grace. There's a thief within your close circle. A significant shortage has been discovered within the treasure. An investigation is already underway. The guilty party will soon be brought before your judgment. Well then. I think I might know something about this, most shocking event. Can we discuss it one-on-one, maybe? I'll wait for you at the inn after council. Without waiting for your reply, Lindsay runs out of the throne room. Castle stares after the bard, surprised. I'd have never imagined she would find herself connected to such a crime. Neither would I. But whatever. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. I've done quite a bit, and you know, this is a good spot to end it off on, because we're being called over to Maegar Varns area, so we might as well check it out while we're at it. And we've got a few companion quests we gotta do, so there's spots here and there that we can handle. And yeah, we'll just handle those while we're, while we have the chance. So, for today's stream, I hope you guys enjoyed. For those of you on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification to know when I'm posting videos. I post every day, excluding Sunday. For those of you on Twitch, follows are always appreciated. The more follows I get, the more content I can give you, and the more perks I can give you guys on Twitch. But both sides, I would really appreciate getting my name out there, because the more people that know about me, the more content I can produce that people will like, and I could throw down a bunch of stuff, at the very least. Just content daily. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you all in the next stream. Take care, everyone.